Elliot, you've just finished your first pre-season session. How was it all?
Yeah, brilliant to be fair. I was saying to the lads that sometimes it's not awkward, but it's a bit strange when you've got a whole new management team, a lot of new players around, but the boys just got straight into it. The standard was really high, really good, and the work rate was superb. So everything I was looking for really coming to the club, and with the retained lads, attitude was spot on. They all showed they really wanted to be here, and then they gelled well with the new lads we brought in. So yeah, really good first session.
You've come in with so many ideas. You've spoken a lot about building the right culture. It must have been great to finally get out there and put that into practice.
Yeah, it's been a long 3 weeks and all condensed into that short time, but I've been buzzing all day really, just looking forward to tonight. I was here really early setting up and just looking forward to meeting the lads. And like I said, just as soon as I saw them playing and getting into it, it's like I haven't been away, and just looking forward to the next one Thursday.
Every manager's got their own routines and schedules, but what does an Elliot Sandy pre-season look like?
Like I said to the boys when I first spoke to them, first and foremost, you've got to be here to enjoy yourself. That's why we play football. That's why we've played it since kids and why we're playing it now. But at the same time, it's working hard. I'll have a laugh. I'll have a joke. I'm friendly. I'm a good man-to-man manager. I feel that's one of my strengths, good man-to-man manager. But at the end of the day, once we cross the white line and it's training, it's games, we work as hard as we can. And so far today, every single one of them put that in.
Your squad is starting to come together. You've got 6 retained players, and I think it's now 9 new signings after the announcement of Jordan Graham this evening, and it's looking very strong already.
Yeah, well, look, like I said, we want to push this squad on, push this club on, back to where it should be. Season tickets, everything behind the scenes going really well. The fans are really buying into what we're trying to do. So it's up to me and Jim and Ryan to make sure we get it right on the pitch. The lads we brought in are exactly the type of lads that I feel we need. They've come from the same level or been successful at this level or played higher. The retained lads had really good years. They were the standout performers last year. So if we can get that to gel, then I think we're in for a really good season.
A lot of the retained players were quite young when we spoke last time, but since then you've obviously been very busy adding to the squad, and you've brought in a lot of experience as well, and I'm sure that will go a long way.
Yeah, in this league, obviously, I've won it before. I've played in it a long time. I feel I know what's needed, and sometimes on the grottier pitches through the winter, you need that extra bit of steel, extra bit of experience to guide the younger lads through. Like I said, we've got Gary Mulligan, who's ex-professional footballer, obviously won a lot, had a very successful career. Jake Duffy, very successful career around these levels, lots of promotions. So those lads down the spine of the team can only help the young ones. And they're not just good players, they're good lads as well. So they'll really encourage and really help the young lads along. And they're people that the young lads will really learn from. And just as a squad now, I feel we have that right. We've got a lot of experience. We've got young lads, then we've got lads who are sort of still playing at their peak sort of levels now. So yeah, really pleased with how the recruitment's gone so far.
I know you've not been in management for too long, but how does pre-season differ as a player compared to being a coach?
It's easy for me, isn't it, watching them run? But yeah, it's I do miss it. Every now and again, you'll see me try and join in. But look, like I said, I want the lads to want to be here. That's the utmost thing, is that they want to come to football. I've been there before where you're not really enjoying it and it's not quite working for you, and you don't really want to go, and then your performances, you're not putting the effort in. So it's making sure the environment's good. All the guys out here and the girls, like the physios were here, everyone was out here today, just making sure that we are a collective, we are a group, we win together, we lose together. Either way, we look after each other.
I think it's 15 you've got signed on at the moment. You've obviously had some trialists come in, which I'm sure you want to keep under wraps as well for the time being. How much more do you think you expect to do on the recruitment side?
We're still looking at 1 or 2, to be honest. But we're about there. I've said to Rob and Alex, I said, if we went into the season with what we've got now, I'm more than happy. I think we can more than compete. And then I think through pre-season as well, there will be players who are maybe not getting the game time. They are at a higher level. And when they look at what AFC Russian and Diamonds is doing and what we're trying to achieve, it's a place people want to come to now, which is great for me. It's great for the club. So yes, I'm happy, but always on the lookout to see if we can improve.
Lots of pre-season games to look forward to. You've obviously got that Hillier Cup game bang in the middle as well. How will you approach those games? Because I'd imagine you'll start quite relaxed, but then as you get towards the end of July, particularly as you get towards those competitive fixtures, it's going to start to ramp up.
Yeah, it's a bit funny with our one. So the first couple of games, there'll be a lot of changes. So sort of half games each, that sort of thing. There's times where a few lads have the odd holiday here and there, so it's making sure that they maybe get more minutes because they're missing minutes. We have a game, I think, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, if that's right, or Tuesday,
so.
Thursday, Saturday. So again, it's managing the squad there, with the Hillier Cup being a competitive game, so that squad might have to be a bit stronger. So it's just tweaking it and just making sure that all the players get the right amount of game time. So come 2nd of August, if that's when we start, or the league on the 9th, then we're ready for it.